This is York TV's Destiny Scott for York College News. A recent spike in gun violence is triggering a response in both New York Mayor Eric Adams' office and the Oval Office. Both released separate plans to crack down on New York's gun crime. The meeting was connected to the incident where 2 officers were killed in Harlem. For more on this, here is Sarah Martinez.
The gun reform initiatives began after recent gun violence incidents across our boroughs. 2 officers were murdered in Harlem responding to a domestic disturbance call. Retired New York detective Bill Foster has made over 700 arrests. He shares his insight to the current dangers of policing.
That was an ambush. Like I've said countless times, even in that situation, I think I would have got shot. Tactically, what could they have done?
Dr. George White, Dean of Arts and Science and History professor at York College, says the gun violence here in New York is more than a crime problem.
I think that the problem remains a public health problem. It's not a crime problem per se. And I think as a public health problem, it's been exacerbated by the pandemic.
Some people say that defunding the police is the answer.
But at this point, I say defund the police so that money can go to social services that will in turn lower crime rate.
However, other New Yorkers disagree, like York College psychology major Michelle, who says police need more support, not less.
What I would say is essential to keep in mind is that when we're having a movement of demonization of the police and defunding the police, we have to keep in mind that we are ultimately taking away resources from the police to be able to do their job better, to protect our community effectively, and ultimately it leads to the hatred of our police officers.
The press release from Mayor Eric Adams and President Joe Biden recent meeting on gun violence proposed a $500 million budget to assist the police. Biden committed that the federal government would focus law enforcement resources on cutting off gun trafficking.